Hey friends, welcome back. Are you ready for a new challenge? Today, we've got a fun one for you. Can you guess the sport? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends for more exciting quizzes. Guess the sport. Yeah, it is football.
Guess the sport.
Easy, that's basketball.
Guess the sport.
You got it, it's tennis.
Guess the sport.
Nailed it, it's baseball. Guess the sport. Right, it's cricket.
Guess the sport.
Correct, that's soccer.
Guess the sport.
Absolutely, it's golf.
Guess the sport.
Spot on, that's volleyball.
Guess the sport.
Yes, it's rugby.
Guess the sport.
Good job, that's hockey.
Guess the sport.
Yep, it's table tennis.
Guess the sport.
Right answer, it's badminton. Guess the sport. That's right, it's swimming. Guess the sport. Of course, it's boxing.
Guess the sport.
You guessed it, it's karate.
Guess the sport.
Exactly, it's judo. Guess the sport. Nice, it's wrestling. Guess the sport. Correct, that's track and field.
Guess the sport.
Bingo, it's gymnastics.
Guess the sport.
Yes, it's archery. Guess the sport. Well done, that's fencing.
Guess the sport.
Spot on, it's cycling.
Guess the sport.
You're right, it's rowing. Guess the sport. That's it, it's canoeing. Guess the sport. Yep, it's kayaking.
Guess the sport.
Nice guess, it's diving.
Guess the sport.
You nailed it, it's surfing.
Guess the sport.
Yep, that's snowboarding.
Guess the sport.
Right on, it's skiing.
Guess the sport.
Good call, it's skateboarding.
Guess the sport.
Yeah, it's ice hockey.
Guess the sport.
Easy one, it's figure skating.
Guess the sport.
Absolutely, that's curling.
Guess the sport.
Right, it's equestrian.
Guess the sport.
Correct, it's triathlon. Guess the sport. You got it, it's marathon.
Guess the sport.
Spot on, it's weightlifting.
Guess the sport.
Well done, it's powerlifting.
Guess the sport.
Yes, it's bodybuilding.
Guess the sport.
That's right, it's taekwondo. Guess the sport. Exactly, that's kickboxing.
Guess the sport.
You're spot on, it's MMA.
Guess the sport.
Nice, it's climbing.
Guess the sport.
Correct, it's bouldering. Guess the sport. Yes, it's sailing.
Guess the sport.
Right answer, it's water polo.
Guess the sport.
Absolutely, it's squash.
Guess the sport.
You got it, it's racquetball.
Guess the sport.
Yes, that's handball.
Guess the sport. Easy guess, it's polo.